just as so many of you, as we know, initially struggled with meditation because it was stillness, that is why so many people are struggling with being at home. They are not distracted by their daily lives. They are not by them. So we would recommend focusing on happiness in either stillness, happiness in their peace within themselves. And to do that, that means finding periods of time of just quietness and peace, quiet happiness. Start with quiet happiness. Can you do that first thing in the morning? Can you do that before you go to bed? Can you do that first thing in the morning when you wake up, before you get out of bed, before you do anything in this world? Do you notice your mind racing, or do you have that moment when you first open your eyes of reprieve, of softness, of stillness, of joy, of feeling cozy in your bed, feeling comfortable in your bed, feeling like everything is just warm and delicious in your world? And can you bask in that for a little bit longer? Bask in it. Bask in it. Bask in it. And then make the decision that you are going to carry that with you through the rest of your day. Make a decision that as you decide to get up, you're going to feel that deliciousness throughout your day in different moments. You're going to remember and savor that quietness, that quiet, delicious happiness as you first open your eyes, and you're going to savor it throughout the day as moments come up and you feel it again, and you remind yourself that this isn't something that just has to be when I first wake up. It can be my entire day if I so choose it. So bask in the quietness, the stillness that comes from within. It is that stillness that creates such peace and joy that can shine through you. It's the stillness and the peace that makes that vibration of joyness so clearly felt and so clearly dominant within you. Because there's not the 10,000 channels of static going on in your mind, and thus your vibration, as you are sifting and sorting through thoughts and thought patterns. You are your purest essence when you first wake up and allow yourself to bask in that deliciousness of joy, of peace, of stillness. It's a really simple joy. It's almost a sense of nothingness, of peace, of joy, of quietness. And so for some of you, we would recommend getting up earlier so that you feel that you have the house to yourself, or possibly changing your routine so that you have that quiet time. But we would recommend you focus on the stillness within and finding the peace, the levity that happens when you're quiet, when you're relaxed of thought, when you are just allowing yourselves to enjoy the presence of you, the presence of God within this world flowing through you. It's peace. Allow yourself to know the happiness that comes from peace. We would call this a joyful journey rather than a challenge. A joyful journey of what is my journey of joy? Because joy and happiness are so many things. And while your dictionary has definitions of them, people would describe them in very different ways. Some people define their happiness in different ways. And so this journey, which we love, and we know that many will join you on, this journey is about each individual person discovering their journey of joy, their path of joy. And to do that, we would recommend starting at the beginning, starting at that stillness within. To know that feeling of peace, that unconditionality. We know it's not a word, but that feeling of unconditional existence, of peace. That's all it is. Serenity. Find that in the very morning when you just wake up and you feel so delicious and not even fully present in this world, but you are aware of you, but yet still feel like you're in another world. And bask in that, of how delicious that feels. And then before you move from it, tell yourself and tell the world, tell the universe, I want more of this throughout my day. I want more of this throughout my day. And show yourself how you can bring that and have it unfold for you. And with that, you'll find that you feel you have far greater control of your life, far greater peace about your life, a sense of willingness. In essence, it's not needing to control it because you know that you can attract that feeling to you anytime you want, because it's always within you. Always, always, always. And that is the beginning of understanding your unconditional joy in this world. Does this feel clear to you?
It does, very much so. The question I have then is, and I know I fall victim to this sometimes during meditation, is even with not that much going on for people right now, because we are in our homes and some people have nothing to do, is things still creep up in your mind when you try and silence it to really let go and really just focus on the nothingness. What can we do to help ourselves kind of get into that quiet nothingness?
Well, we are asking you to do this in the beginning of your day so that you can really feel it, really connect with it, and really feel it. That precious space in time that happens when you first arise in the morning. It's a special time because there are sheer moments there that are free from you attracting thought to you. But so many of you arise and go about your habits, your routines, and that includes your thoughts. And so in the morning, that's why we want you to focus for the very first time on basking in that deliciousness of the in-between, of the peace of no thought, the peace of enjoying the warmth of your bed, the peace of hearing the birds outside and the coziness you feel, the peace of that fuzzy feeling of not being quite in your body, so to speak, as you wake up, of not being quite there, but yet aware of what's going on around you. Feeling like you're engaged, but not like the clutch is in. It's focusing on that first thing in the morning so that you can take time to really bask in that and feel that. So then you start to notice when you are not close to that and when you are close to that feeling again. When you go about your day, it is normal to have thoughts. You are a thinking machine. You are a focusing entity that your thoughts create your reality. And so of course you're creating your reality moment by moment, day by day, month by month, and so on and so forth. We're asking you just to begin with focusing on that feeling when you first arise and really connecting with it so you're aware of when you touch it again.